Welcome to another episode of History Unveiled. Today, we're diving into one of the most significant events of the 20th century, World War I, also known as the Great War. The early 20th century was a time of great power and pride for European nations. Industrialization was booming, empires were expanding, and alliances were being forged. But beneath this facade of progress, tensions were simmering. The spark that ignited World War I was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary on June 28, 1914. But to truly understand how a single event could lead to a world war, we need to explore the deeper causes. First, there were the complex alliances. Europe was divided into two main blocs, the Triple Entente, consisting of France, Russia, and Great Britain, and the Triple Alliance, made up of Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. Second, the rise of nationalism. Countries were filled with fervor and a sense of superiority. Many ethnic groups desired independence from empires like Austria-Hungary and the Ottoman Empire. Third, imperial ambitions and competition for colonies heightened rivalries, particularly between Britain and Germany. And finally, the arms race. European powers were amassing vast armies and navies, each determined to outdo the others. When Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated by Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb nationalist, Austria-Hungary saw an opportunity to crush Serbian nationalism once and for all. On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. Russia, bound by treaty to Serbia, began to mobilize. Germany, allied with Austria-Hungary, declared war on Russia. France, allied with Russia, was drawn in against Germany and Austria-Hungary. Germany invaded Belgium to reach France, bringing Britain into the war against Germany. The war quickly devolved into a bloody stalemate, with trench warfare defining the Western Front. Soldiers faced horrific conditions of mud, rats, and constant shelling. Battles like the Somme and Verdun saw unimaginable losses. New weapons like machine guns, tanks, and poison gas made the conflict even more deadly. On the Eastern Front, massive battles raged between Germany and Austria-Hungary against Russia. Despite some early successes, Russia was destabilized by internal strife, leading to the Russian Revolution in 1917 and their subsequent withdrawal from the war. In 1917, the United States entered the war, tipping the balance in favor of the Allies. American troops brought fresh energy and resources, bolstering the weary Allied forces. By 1918, Germany was exhausted. Facing food shortages, economic collapse, and growing unrest at home, they agreed to an armistice. On November 11, 1918, at 11 a.m., the guns finally fell silent. The Treaty of Versailles officially ended the war in 1919, imposing harsh penalties on Germany. The map of Europe was redrawn, empires fell, and new nations emerged. But the peace was fragile. The treaty's harsh terms sowed the seeds of resentment, particularly in Germany, setting the stage for future conflicts. World War I reshaped the world, leading to the fall of empires, the rise of new ideologies, and setting the stage for the tumultuous 20th century. It was a war meant to end all wars, but it only laid the groundwork for an even more devastating conflict to come. Over 16 million people died in World War I, a generation lost to the horrors of war. Today, we remember their sacrifice and the lessons learned from this tragic chapter in human history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful videos. Until next time, stay curious.